In the story of Bhagwan Parshuram, we came to know how King Gadhi's wife changed the vessel containing charu given by Bhrigu Rishi to her daughter Satyavati. That is why Satyavati's grandson, despite being a Brahman by birth, had a Kshatriya nature, and Satyavati's brother, despite being a Kshatriya, was of Brahman nature. But who was the Kshatriya brother of Satyavati with that of a Brahman nature? He was none other than Brahmarshi Vishwamitra. Today we present to you this story from the life of Brahmarshi Vishwamitra before he became Vshwamitra from the pages of the Mahabharata. After Raja Gadhi, his son Kaushik became the king of Kanyakubj. One day, Kaushik became exhausted while hunting with his ministers and reached the ashram of sage Vashisht. Sage Vashisht was pleased to have the king's presence and wanted to serve them. Sage Vashisht, with the help of his cow Nandini, treated Raja Kaushik and his ministers with due respect. Raja Kaushik was fascinated with Nandini and wanted to have her. Kaushik addressed Vashisht Rishi with the following words: "Rishivar, if you want, I can grant you 10 crore cows or my entire kingdom. But please bestow this celestial cow Nandini to me." Sage Vashisht answered the king peacefully and said, "Rajeshwar, this wish-fulfilling cow Nandini is the heritage of the gods that has been given to me as a blessing, and I cannot give it to anyone. Moreover, there is nothing in the entire kingdom for which I can give away Nandini to you." Kaushik was not happy with Sage Vashisht's refusal and said, "Brahmarshi, you are a sage of calm nature who is engaged in penance. How can you possibly protect it? If you don't give it to me in exchange for 10 crore cows and my entire kingdom, I will take it by force from you." Rishi Vashisht replied, "O king, you are the king. You can use force. I am a sage. I will not protest. Do whatever you like." Maharaj Kaushik ordered his soldiers to move Nandini by force. Seeing Vashisht standing calmly, Nandini came to him and said, "Have you given me away? Why are these people trying to take me away from you?" Vashisht consoled Nandini and answered, "You are very dear to me. I have not given you away. The king is using force. I am a rishi. My nature is to remain calm. I cannot behave in the same manner as them." To this, Nandini said, "If you have not forsaken me, then no one can take me away from you." Brahmarshi Vashisht replied, "I have not abandoned you. If you have the power, then stay." Nandini's head rose as Vashisht Rishi said these words, and her eyes turned red. Seeing this form of Nandini, the soldiers started running away in fear. When Kaushik's soldiers tried to get closer to her, Nandini's body started shining like the sun, as many warriors appeared from her body who stood against Kaushik's army. When Raja Kaushik's army fled from there, and he was left alone in the ashram, he was deeply ashamed of his defeat, and he said, "I cannot give up so easily. I also want the same powers as any supreme sage, and nothing can stop me from attaining it." With this thought in mind, Maharaj Kaushik renounced all his kingdom and worldly pleasures. Kaushik began his penance in the refuge of Bhagwan Shankar for many years and obtained many divine weapons from him. After getting divine powers from Shivji, Kaushik again went to the ashram of Brahmarshi Vashisht and started attacking the sages present there with divine weapons. A stampede broke out in the ashram, but sage Vashisht was not affected. With a calm mind, he raised his Brahmadand and all the divine weapons fired by Kaushik disappeared inside it. In this way, after being defeated again by Brahmarshi Vashisht, Raja Kaushik decided to become a Brahmarshi like him. Due to this rivalry between him and Brahmarshi Vashisht, he performed penance of Brahmadev for thousands of years to attain the title of Brahmarshi. Eventually, Brahmaji was pleased with him and bestowed upon him the title of Brahmarshi and asked him to seek the blessings of Brahmarshi Vashisht. Brahmadev also named him Vshwamitra. Brahmarshi Vishwamitra is one of the greatest sages of Vedic India, and many stories related to his life are found in our scriptures. Whether it is an attempt to send Trashanku to heaven in human flesh or the test of King Harishchandra, Brahmarshi Vishwamitra had also given the education of divine weapons to Shriram and Lakshamana. Through Sutradhar, we will continue to present these stories related to the life of Rishi Vishwamitra to you from time to time.